Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite wrestling lumberjack fan, and of course, I'm rocking the gift from Uncle Mick. But another thing is, it is very cold and we're getting some snow. So, other than because I wear this every single video, I have a purpose for it. And before I get into any topic, if you hear any noises here in the background, other than the floor creaking, it is actually because my cat Pickles is in here. So if you hear anything, that's Pickles. That was Pickles. And that's my wife. But first things foremost, Roxanne Perez, my number one choice, who I think should have won the Women's Royal Rumble. No diss to Charlotte. She's not been in the WWE for almost like 2 years. I get it. But I was on the edge of my seat at the Women's Royal Rumble. But are they going to give it to Roxanne Perez? But if Charlotte goes to WrestleMania, that's cool. But imagine if Roxanne was the one to eliminate Charlotte Flair, she would have been given the green light to go to WrestleMania. She might still get the opportunity to go to WrestleMania because she won her qualifying match. She is in the Women's Elimination Chamber match, and I could not be the more happy. I'm sure Booker T's happy too, because she actually is one of her students. But I was just so focused on this idea. Okay, they mentioned that she had lost the NXT Women's Championship not too long before the Royal Rumble. She made it to the Final Four. It's down between her and Charlotte. She could win. Dadgummit. Okay, well, congratulations, Charlotte. But when I heard that she had a qualifying match on Monday Night Raw, I was like, oh, please, please. But then when I seen that she was going up against Raquel Rodriguez, I was like, I don't know. And they showed what she can do, and she was able to win due to a distraction by Bianca Belair. But I was still happy. I'm like, Roxanne Perez is going to the Elimination Chamber. It is her first time in the Women's Elimination Chamber match, but in my honest opinion, she's the only one that makes sense on who could go and face Rhea Ripley. Yeah, we've not seen maybe Rhea Ripley and Alexa Bliss. I don't think Alexa Bliss needs it. The only one that I can think, and no one else wants to see another rematch between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, I think the only one that makes sense is Roxanne Perez. She dropped the NXT Women's Championship. She's on the main roster now. Like I said in my previous video, a remake of Paige, a retelling of Paige in the making with Roxanne Perez, except Roxanne is a heel, whereas we all know Paige was the babyface. So she's my number one pick to win the Women's Elimination Chamber. All right, so now, I know a lot of people are really not happy with this year's WrestleMania card. We don't really know what's going on at WrestleMania right now, but unlike last year, this year a lot of people are not happy. A lot of people weren't happy last year, but that's because we witnessed Cody win the Royal Rumble twice, point at Roman Reigns, and then get told, oh, hey, yeah, I'm gonna beat you, just not at WrestleMania, and we were off to the races. But a lot of people are not happy. I know one thing specifically, they just don't like that Jey Uso is challenging Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship again, because we've seen that at Saturday night's main event, and we probably know what's going to happen. Maybe Jey will get the win. I'm hoping he does. But with Gunther basically saying, if you choose me, I'm going to make your life an ever-living nightmare until WrestleMania. What I'm thinking that they could do with this is they could have Jey Uso play mind games with Gunther and basically, yeah, you're going to beat me physically, but are you going to actually be able to pull the trigger at WrestleMania? Can you do it? Because remember what happened last year? You lost your Intercontinental Championship. Imagine if Jey Uso starts playing psychological warfare with Gunther and actually starting to make him doubt himself, and maybe that's how Jey gets the win. He puts that doubt into Gunther's head, and that's what he's able to do to get the win. He messes with him psychologically, being like, you were on top, but then you almost lost your title against me. You almost lost your title against Chad Gable, and then you lost it to Sami Zayn. You lost it to someone who you didn't think was good enough, and what happened? You lost. This is WrestleMania. Are you going to be able to step up? Will the pressure get to you? What are you going to do? Can you beat me? And actually have Jey play mind games with Gunther. I think that would be a great thing to make this match interesting. Have Jey actually make that an insecurity. You couldn't win last year at WrestleMania. Can you win this year? And then, boom, Jey's got an edge. Now, I know a lot of people do not really enjoy Gunther's reign with the world title. A lot of people have actually said that they prefer when he was Intercontinental Champion. I understand that, but I am actually kind of... He actually makes me think of when Sheamus became WWE Champion in 2011. Because, was it 2011 or was it 2009? Sorry, not 2011. But when Sheamus was WWE Champion, what was he doing? He was going like, oh, hey, if this is going on, hey, I want this pay-per-view off. Oh, if there's nobody to challenge me, I don't want to have to defend the title. And with Gunther basically being like, no, I'm only going to defend the title against people I think deserve it, it kind of actually makes me think back when Roman Reigns was holding the title hostage for months, and he wouldn't defend the title that much because he's an arrogant champion, he's being a heel, and he's only choosing people that he knows he can beat. But that's what's eventually going to probably be his downfall. I just love wrestling. I really do. And I know a lot of people are like, well, you don't know what good wrestling is, what bad wrestling is. You know what? You might be right, but I'm just really enjoying the ride. Is it like last year? No, but probably if we have the exact same thing every single year, we're eventually going to get tired of it. So, guys, put in the comments below, who did you want to win the Women's Royal Rumble? Who do you want to win the Women's Elimination Chamber? What do you think of Gunther's world title reign? I really want to know. Guys, do not forget to elbow drop the like button and super kick the subscribe button for the 1, 2, 3. And I'll see you next time as we talk inside the ring. Also, stay tuned because the video that I have been working on, it should be up in a couple, maybe in 2 weeks or so. If not, I'll update you on the possibility of a release. But you guys got that waiting in the wings. Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you next time in the ring.